You good?
It's your boy Baby AO, and you checking in with me at Hoodlum ENT. You know me, man. I'm out here, man. Check me out. Check out my interview, man, with Hoodlum ENT. And you know what? What else you can do is come by BeenThrowed and check out some of my artwork. I can do whatever you need. Graphic, paint, illustration, sculptures, you name it. Just hit me up. You feel me? And my grandparents stayed in Runaway Point. And my mom had me at a young age, so, you know what I'm saying, I ended up growing up with my grandparents and just going back and forth to wherever my mama stayed at. So, like, she stayed in Hitch Village, she stayed on Park Ave, she stayed on the south. She ain't never stayed on the west side, but she done stayed like a whole bunch of different places, a couple different projects. So,
Yeah.
And I got to know a lot of people, but I always was in East Savannah most of the time.
Okay, so you was around before they started building everything, got rid of strap mode?
Oh yeah. Like I had folks that stayed in Stratmore and shit. Like they used to spend the night over there and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Uncle TY. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Free TY.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Alright, so even then, like, how did you get into creative arts as far as doing the music and doing like painting and everything?
Like my grandmother was always in the church. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go everywhere with my grandmama. Like up until I got to a certain age where I could stay home. You feel me? Like, cause I was in East Savannah, and like, but to my grandmama, it wasn't like cool for you to be out in the streets all type of ways and stuff like that. And always like, don't leave no child home that don't know too much. I ain't knew how to cook and stuff, so until I can learn how to cook by myself, not burn the house down, and you feel me, not steal the car, do no crazy shit, that's when they started leaving me home by myself. But I had to go everywhere my grandma went. If she was going to the music store, like my grandma played the piano, and she sings the Lord's Prayer, and she sing in the choir and stuff like that. So she always, like, I had to sing in the choir. You know what I'm saying? I was in the church. I ain't had no problem being in the church. I probably need to get back in some type of religion, but you know what I'm saying? That's how I got into music. But when I was younger, the way I had to deal with not being around my mama, like, and I didn't really get to be around my daddy neither. I ain't met my daddy till I was 14. You feel me? I ain't even know what this nigga really looked like in person. I only knew what he looked like through pictures and shit like that. So, like, it was just a lot of shit I had to deal with at a very young age, and a lot of questions that had answers, but I wasn't ready for none of the answers that was gonna come with that shit. So my grandma gave me, like, art. She was like, take your focus off, you know what I'm saying, that, because that's gonna be okay. One day you gonna learn, one day you gonna find out it's gonna come together. And it's all gonna be explained, and you gonna feel better. But, you know, art was the only thing that kept me sane. Like, it'd be days, and I had asthma too. So, like, when I was younger, I had asthma. But somehow I grew out the shit. I don't know how that works, but yeah. Like, I had asthma, so it would be days where I couldn't go outside. Like, my thing was, when I was young, I'm getting on a bike, I might ride all the way to Walmart on Wilmington Island. And, like, my grandma gonna see this, but we used to steal BB guns and bikes. And we used to come back to Runaway Point Park, and we used to have BB gun fights and shit like that. We used to do shit like that. Like, we used to go all through East Savannah. I done took a couple niggas' bikes, painted it black. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I might sell a little bike later on to another nigga. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm riding. Fuck it. You feel me?
But
I ain't got into like trying to take cars and shit till I really learn how to drive. You feel me? People. Like I said, if you know me, it's probably a funny story that comes behind that shit. You feel me? Or you probably got some wild story behind that shit. Ain't no telling, but I done been a lot of places. I done lived in East Savannah most of my life. Like, I done been around street niggas my whole life. My whole fucking life. Like, so.
Since I want to ask you this, since you've been living from the east and the west, but not the south and whatnot.
No, East, south,
South, east.
not west.
West, not west. All right.
Biggest
So
state in
since
the
you've
West.
been all over, what would you say the difference is between each one, like each state there?
All right, so I done like got around on the West, and I'm familiar with it because, like, at first the only thing I was going to West Side for was food. Like, I'm going to Main Garden, I'm going to Bobo's, I'm going to Davis. Wasn't that?
Yeah.
You feel? I'm going to 520, but I might go to Popeyes. You know, it ain't no Popeyes on the South. You know what I'm saying? There's only one Popeyes on the East, and that's coming down Victory, and that shit a one way, and that shit kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's a little fucked up little way to get to that one, but the other one fucked up too. That shit of you, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't enough. The line be crazy over there
That
sometimes.
part is over.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I done had some bad experiences on the West, even when I was young.
All bad, all bad.
No, I ain't gonna say all bad, but I done had some great experiences on the West. That's why I can't be mad at that shit. Like, I used to be in hellhole all the time. Like my homeboy, that my best friend Mike, he up in Atlanta. He do engineering and shit, but like he grew up in Camp Park. But he moved around too, you know what I'm saying? But like when we met, he was staying in Camp Park. So I used to be on the West over there, spending the night over there at that nigga house. Nigga, we used to ride the bus to the mall.
Yeah.
I used to get my money up throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? Me and this nigga figure out where we gonna go.
Yeah.
We either gonna catch the bus or we still in the car. Whichever way we try, or we catching the ride, whatever the way.
Yeah.
We gonna get to the mall, hit up Rumors.
Yeah.
This is like we was around 14 and shit like that, and this back when Starcastle was the shit.
Oh,
like
yeah.
those the golden years, like them years when you can go to the skating rink, beat a nigga ass, get a bitch, and go home.
Yeah, on one night.
and all in one night, and at the end of the night you probably gonna eat checkers and see another fight.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a movie. All right, so with the tape I'm gonna drop today, I'm gonna drop it on SoundCloud. I got a SoundCloud. Fucking what my SoundCloud is, dog. Expect a lot. Tape is dropping July 3rd. Tape is called Up Top. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You feel me? It's a lot of hype shit on the tape. It's a lot of shit that's gonna make you bop. Shit that's gonna make you wanna groove. Shit that's gonna turn you up, you know what I'm saying?
Vibe.
Hella vibes on the tape. Come on, man. Let me in. Damn. I'm tweaking. Don't smoke weed, y'all. Unless, you know, you like smoking weed, then smoke weed, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, my SoundCloud is Baby AO up next. You know, with SoundCloud has Baby AO up next. My iTunes account is Baby AO. All that's gonna drop on all platforms. So when I feel like showing y'all what it look like, I'll show y'all what it look like. I drop the whole track list, everything, and you know what I'm saying. Gang know what's coming. You know, them guys know what's coming. It's gonna be hot. Expect more art. You know what I'm saying? But y'all will get this free tape. I promise I'm gonna put the free tape on there today. I'm not gonna play with y'all. I know y'all want it, so y'all gonna get this shit. On my mama. And it's the whole thing. The whole thing. Man, shit some bullshit.
Even too, on the topic of studios and whatnot, would you say Savannah has its own sound, or it's just a cesspool of what's all out there in the music right now?
I ain't gonna front. Savannah is some shit, boy. It's so many different sounds. It's so many different artists. Like, don't nobody really sound. I don't feel like nobody really sounds the same. I don't feel like nobody really. Okay. I don't feel like nobody sounds like Quando. I don't feel like nobody sounds like Flage. I don't feel like nobody sounds like me. I don't feel like nobody sounds like Heartbreak. Heartbreak and Two Hard Brothers, and they don't even sound the same.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Who else? I don't feel like nobody sound like Juice. I don't feel like Juice and Teezy sound the same. And they, you feel me? they both brothers, and they don't even sound the same. Nobody sounds like Get. Like, man. It's so many people.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I don't feel like nobody nobody sounds like Black the Menace. Nobody sounds like Mansky. Nobody sounds like Diddy. You feel me? It's just so much different types of flows. You know what I'm saying? And you might see familiarities from somebody else from another city or something like that, but you gotta realize what people listen to is probably what they're gonna project out. If you got a broad horizon of music, you gonna spit out some crazy shit. But if you know what I'm saying, you all day, a motherfucking soldier slimmed out, camouflaged out.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you a dude or a girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Crime affiliates.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna get that real live poke.
Real. And with you speaking of that too, would you say that soon that Savannah has a chance to actually get that spotlight for all the artists, I want to say? Yeah,
like, why you playing? It's just a lot of shit going on here. Like, people don't notice. Like, this is a pretty big city. Like, think about this. There has been things that have happened here that are, like, really crazy. Examples, like Orange Pressure. That always was crazy.
Yeah.
I always have a good time at Orange Pressure. Everybody knows about that. Savannah State, well talked about place. We could talk about the fact that all the black clubs have either been shot up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's so many different things that we could talk about that just have been in the news. Like there are shootouts here. Like some people some notable artists that were on their way have passed away. You know what I'm saying? Rest easy to all the artists that have passed away and were, about to do something. I'm glad that Quando is where he is, and shout out to Lil Bruh. Like, I'm glad Top Boy Mari where he is, and shout out to Lil Bruh. Like, I'm proud of everybody that's doing something positive and trying to make themselves go towards the bigger picture. But, like, what about all the dope that keeps getting seized?
Yeah,
like
and whatnot.
This is a big city. What about all the movies that have been here? It's the SpongeBob, Baywatch. It's just two notable movies, and you know what Baywatch is. You know what SpongeBob is. Both been filmed in Savannah. Will Smith has come here plenty of times and filmed movies. So Oprah got a house in Richmond Hill.
Yeah, a lot.
Paula Dean from here, like, Forrest Gump. It's a lot of culture here, and something's gonna pop to tie it all together, and it's gonna be like, ooh, shit gonna go from little old Savannah to Pooler is now connected to Savannah somehow with a big ass connector. Things are gonna change here. Cause like if you pay attention to all the shit, it's a lot going on here. You got one of the hugest art schools. Well, you got one. Let me correct myself. You have one of the hugest art design schools in America, top notch. You want to get a job, go to SCAD. If you like art, want to get a job, go to SCAD. It's a whole art culture here. There are plenty of street artists. There's a fucking warehouse on President Street full of graffiti. Nobody can get in that motherfucker. You might go to jail if you jump that fence. Some of the best art I've seen. There's another place right down by the train station downtown, inside a little I don't know, I guess a garage or some shit. It's graffiti all on the wall and shit. Going there, you going to jail. Can't see none of that shit. Some gym places around here, they don't let you see all type of shit. They use it for tours and shit. They use it for movies and shit.
Yeah.
Like they rent it out to the movie stations and shit, whoever comes here. They keep on building fucking hotels on River. They gonna make River Street long as shit. One day, in the future, everybody's gonna see it. River Street is gonna extend, and they gonna put all them little fancy ass stores. Yeah, why would they build condos down on President Street going towards Tybee Island? Not that far from downtown, if they not gonna build some more stores down there. Cause they ain't got enough shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is local. No really big store. There's a H&M. There's a small Urban Outfitters. They gonna start building more shit and they gonna start taking more shit. But at this time for black people in Savannah, if we want to get some business about ourselves, we better invest in the city before we don't have no control over shit no more. Because they got money here. They just trying to invest it in certain shit. And when you build places to accommodate a bunch of rich people that want to live here, what you think those rich folks gonna do when they come here? Buy more shit? How much you making at this hotel? Let me see some of the numbers. I'm gonna build one. And we sit, all black folks sitting here like, well, damn.
Yeah.
You feel me? They done bought everything. You know what I'm saying? They done bought all the shit. Goddamn.
Yeah.
It's
Just
only
like
one
that.
fucking black club in Savannah, and that's Island Breeze. That's sad. We ain't got shit.
Yeah.
We got bars,
Yeah.
but it's only one black club. You can't hold a concert there. It's not a club. It's a bar. That shit is sad.
Yeah.
That shit. Stage on the Bay, we ain't got that no more.
Yeah, we can.
We ain't got that no more. The Civic Center, I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Yeah.
We barely get that. And then the only nigga that can go in there is like Lil Baby and Boosie. Shout out to Lil Baby and Boosie. Can I get a feature?
Yeah. That's alright. Alright, but on another note, though, what can they expect from you in the future as far as on the creative arts or whatnot that you're gonna be bringing to them?
Well, I'm gonna be doing a lot more painting. I'm gonna do a lot more sculptures and shit. And I'm working on getting a vendor for a huge sculpture for the city. And I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't need nothing but guidance to help me get to where I need to be. So if anybody can provide somebody that can provide clay, I need clay. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make a big old sculpture that really, to me, signifies Savannah. Because I don't feel like we get a good representation of what this city really is all about. By just like, it's a tourist attraction. Don't get me wrong. They're gonna give you a bunch of history tours about a bunch of shit and lie like it's one thing, but hello? But
Yeah.
like, they give a bunch of tours about a bunch of slave owners and shit, bro. And a bunch of slave houses and shit down here. If you look up who these people were. And a bunch of bullshit. And people come here, white people, black people. Sometimes there's like 3 million people in one fucking downtown area for St. Patrick's Day. They do some crazy shit on St. Patrick's Day in Savannah where, like, I was locked up. And these folks told me that they're gonna have trucks that will arrest you and let you go. And if you don't come back, that's your ass. This is Cheatham County. So if you come here on St. Patrick's Day and you get a charge and you don't come back, I promise you, if you come the fuck back, they will get your ass. And you will see it. Shia LaBeouf. He was in there with niggas. In the pole. Tweaking out downtown. Fucking video. The whole video, downtown Savannah. Your boy. Snapping on the police. I will today. On this day. What day is
12 or something like that? 11?
11, June 11th. I got a free tape today. I will drop some free shit. And y'all will still get the tape on July 3rd. And I promise you, it's none of my brand new shit. And I created it. What took so long was I had to be comfortable with my flow. And I've tried so much shit. Like, if you hear my first track with Cap Street Hershey,
yeah, it
sounds totally different than Slide.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah.
So you like, oh shit, where he going?
Yeah.
When you hear the tape, that's me all day. You gonna know that's me. That's you gonna hear. You gonna be like, this nigga wild. If you know me, you gonna be like, this nigga wild. He's snapping though, but this nigga wild. But I will give out everything that's not going on the tape today. I just haven't had the time to sit down and do it. You know what I'm saying? I've been painting like crazy.
Yeah.
I got murals here, there, and there. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the ones I posted. It's not just the one I'm sitting in.
Yeah.
Like, I got a couple places where, you know.
Yeah. What the pain is that? You leaving your mark.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. And I know some people got their own shit going on, so I'm not pressing them to show my shit. And I'm not even, you know, showing it like that, but I'm just creating a big portfolio for me to be an artist, cause I ain't no rapper. You feel me? I ain't no rapper. I can't even fall into no one man category. There's niggas that ain't did shit that I did. I done been in shootouts. I done got shot before. I done shot niggas before. I done been in the military. I done went to college. I done been here. I done been there. I done lived in fucking Utah.
Yeah.
I done been in California. Shit. I've been overseas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done dodged bullets.
Yeah.
I done had bullets flying over my head, nigga. Like, I'm a different breed, so I can't sit there and fall into the rapper category because I'm not making this shit up.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
It's no cap.